Hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am trying something different and you can hear me good. Yay. I've got my earplugs in, but the lighting, I can't turn my big light on because it's just way too bright. But I wanted to make sure you could see me and hear me. I was trying to test it out a little bit. So basically, today I just wanted to kind of go over some things that have been happening on YouTube and um, some of the new information that's come out. I don't really know where to start. We can start with, let's just start with CK. I do have the documents. I have them downloaded from her response to the court. So let me pull them up. Now, of course, it's not going to work. Let me find it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I actually cross-referenced her response. I have heard that it was, she doesn't have an actual attorney when she filed this, but I don't know because it doesn't have her attorney's information on here, so I don't really know. But I did redact some stuff out of it just to be on the safe side. But this was filed on June 24th, and it's in response to the $10 million lawsuit that was filed on June 4th. So basically, she comes in and she gives the reasons why she feels this case needs to be dismissed. And one of the things she talks about is the judicial. Ooh, that looks weird. Hopefully that goes full screen. Hold on. See, what is it doing here? There we go. Okay, so she talks about the jurisdiction, and she wants it dismissed based on lack of personal jurisdiction. So I actually thought, well, let me just pull that up. Let's pull it up and see what that actually means. Does she have a case there? So let's see. I've got this pulled up. Share screen again. So basically, I pulled up this website, Mississippi Code Title, because I cross-referenced with Ray's actual lawsuit, and it gives this information. So when I pulled it up, I wanted to see, does CK, what she's saying, is it true? So I read through here, and can you make it clear? Is it not clear? Let me see. Is it still blurry? Okay, so it's good now. Okay, cool. So basically, they're saying that because she contacted people in Mississippi, because she had those phone calls with people in Mississippi, and she made claims against someone in Mississippi. Hi, Mr. Jim, sorry. That they do have jurisdiction. That is part of their law. So CK's claim to this, not valid. One of her other claims was that Ray Andracchio is a public figure. So I pulled up Mississippi's information on public figures. Ray Andracchio is not a public figure. That's not it. This is it. This is it. So, as with other states, Mississippi recognizes public figures as those who have a position of trust within the government. And it also talks about being a celebrity. I don't believe that a mother of a murdered child is a celebrity. So, her claim to that is not true either. So, let's pull back up. So she also talks about her being a public figure. I'm not going to read through this whole document because she just kept bringing up the fact that Christian committed suicide. It's public information, all this stuff. She just keeps going into it. And she says a lot of things that she didn't really have to say, but it was more of a jab at this woman. Is where, I mean, she's just jabbing her. She says that that Ray has a pattern of bullying people, threatening them, harassing them, and because she's suing them. So she's bullying them because she's suing them. So I really don't think Kay has on these two particular stances, she doesn't have a case right there. And she talks about she did not damage her reputation because it was already damaged because of herself. She damaged her own reputation. And she says that she is the allegation against the defendant, which is Kay, says that she was accused of bullying. It just kind of goes on. And then she says that pretty much when you read this, it sounds like she is talking to her channel, like she is putting on a YouTube channel to me. That's exactly what it sounds like. And she also goes on to talk about she wants a request of the hearing to be recorded. And I thought that was like really strange. I mean, why? And then the court came back and pretty much said they came back on, this was July 12th, pretty much saying that they have 14 days. They're going to have a conference with the attorneys. I guess she's going to have to get an attorney unless she's going to call in for herself as counsel. But they have to fill out a certain form. It cannot be filed with the clerk. It has to be emailed to the judge. So I'm interested to see if they're going to do this by Zoom. I've heard it's going to be by Zoom. And if it is, then there is a call-in number up here, dial in to use for conference. Of course, I blacked it out because I don't want everyone to say they found it on my channel and run and try to call it. But pretty much they threw out her defense and said, nope, that's not going to work. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out for her. I really don't think she's got a lot to stand on, because I mean, I've got the court document from what Ray filed, and what Ray filed is very true. I heard that with my own ears. Yes, she wants it recorded so she can play it on her channel. That's what that is all about. And so she's, you know, it don't seem like it's going to go real great for her. I mean, if I were her, I'd be calling and begging for forgiveness and stop doing what she's doing. And in fact, you know, Katy Joy went through that, and now she's fixing to go through another one. And she just played a video, and I know there's this big ordeal about Sophie Long being missing, her dad's got her. I understand all of that, but Katy Joy literally went on her channel, and I have it clipped. If we want to listen to it, we can, but I have it clipped where she blatantly says, I mean, she is telling people that he has guns with him, that he is a drug user, and that is, I mean, just putting it out there that it's all facts. And those things are not facts. They did not come out in the court documents. He did not fail a drug test. You can't just go on your channel and say that. So she pretty much defamed him as well, and called him a narcissist, said that he had mental health issues, all of these things. And I was just like, what are you doing? And what's crazy is when I first started listening to YouTube, Katy Joy was the first person I listened to. I mean, I obviously don't subscribe to her anymore, but I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this woman? She just went through this lawsuit. You know, thank goodness she was able to settle it out of court, but she's, from what I understand, has another one, and now she's doing all of this. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with her? Why can't she just stop? You can't go on your channel and just start saying, oh, well, this person has guns with them, and he's a danger to his daughter, and he's got, you know, he don't listen to the law, he's against the law, he's on drugs, he's doing this, he's doing that, when you don't have facts. Because she blatantly put that out there without facts. And then she wanted to backtrack and say, I'm sorry. She wanted to backtrack and say, oh, well, I believe the lawyers said that at one time. No, the lawyers did not come out and say that he's a narcissist and he's on drugs. She's getting second and third hand information that is not true. Yeah, Sophie needs to be returned, but if you can't just go on social media. I mean, with thousands and thousands of people listening to you and say that this man has guns and he's on drugs and he's got all this mental health issues, that puts Sophie at danger, I would think. You know, if you have a bunch of people out there looking for him now, instead of letting the system take care of it. I know the system failed them, but if they were really worried about it, they would be getting him. There is a way to track him and to get him. But I was really thrown off by that when she put that out there, because I just did not think that that was good for Katy Joy to do, especially since she's got all this lawsuit against her. And of course, we've got Kay, you know, constantly throwing out things. And I was going to show. So basically, I don't know if any of you guys watch Natasha Cooper. She has True Crime, and she has Reclining with Natasha, where she has another channel, just talk about whatever. I've not watched her a whole lot. I only recently watched some of her videos and saw some things, because there's there's a PDF out on CK which I have shown some of the stuff, but then whoever made this PDF keeps adding things to it. So apparently now she's going after Natasha Cooper, which Natasha Cooper said she had never even said anything about Critical K, nor had she, you know, even watched her. But I was going to show a few things on that. Let's see. So she says here, just some nasty stuff. And then this is where she is talking about Natasha Cooper. Katy, or not Katy, but Critical K has a obsession with fat shaming people. She enjoys fat shaming people. What did she say on this one? Yeah. She's 800 pounds now. She's ridiculous. You know, this is all in CK's chat. And of course, CK was, you know, going back and forth about it. But I do have her video clip. So I'm going to share it. Let's see if we can hear what she actually says. This is Natasha's. Hopefully I don't get struck on this.
Most likely got it from Janet Ola. I mean, people are people, you know.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to the right spot because I want to just listen to what she said. Let's see. This one is kind of an echoey thing. Let's see.
Hi, guys. Don't rub me right. Like, I don't.
No joke. This is not a scripted thing.
Okay, now here's Natasha. She's getting ready to play what Kay had to say about her.
I mean, do people really not see through Kathy Bates? The woman is easily 500 pounds. The reason she's doing what she's doing is because she can't do anything else. I'm sure she can't move out of that recliner because she's so big. And look, this is not me being judgy or being mean. This is me giving straight truth because I worked with morbidly obese people for 25 years. I had patients that were 750, 800 pounds that I was part of a team getting those people home, teaching them to wipe their ass again so that they could go home, teaching them better eating plans so they could go home and be independent. This woman is one step away from long-term care if she's not already in long-term care. So all the people that are constantly tuning into her are doing nothing but enabling her. The only reason she's doing what she's doing, sitting there with a phone up in her face, like Granny Fanny would say, because she has unlimited data. Unlimited data brought these freaks out of the freaking closet, and she's a freak. She's a circus freak. And she doesn't have clearly, she doesn't have the wherewithal or the intelligence to actually pick up crime cases and analyze them and discuss them and keep people interested in them. You don't have that kind of talent. You can sit there and cause drama with people and then sit there and talk about it on her channel with her fat face up in the camera, rather than getting off YouTube and getting her life in order, going on a diet. I think it's hilarious that Roger was in her chat telling her she needed to eat less sugar and carbs. You know, again, and you people that are tuning in, you're enabling this. This is sickness. It's mental illness.
Okay.
So that was just part of it. And Natasha Cooper actually went through the entire new PDF that had all the recordings, because for some reason CK and Joy's going on her Patreon and in her Discord and just talking foul about people. And what's bad is people are recording her, and she obviously doesn't care because she's holier than thou, and she's better looking than anybody else, and she's skinnier than anybody else, and her way to fame is being foul and vulgar and vile to people. And people are just gonna have to start standing up to her, because that's straight bullying. And I just, for the life of me, cannot understand how somebody can get behind a camera on YouTube, or even if you think it's private, but she still has, I don't know how many people watching and listening to her on YouTube or in her Discord and Patreon, and she continues to do the same thing. This $10 million, and this was recent, so this $10 million lawsuit hasn't done a damn thing for her. She just keeps on and on and on. Yes, I agree. So, moving on to BX. So apparently, okay, so basically BX got his following from doing commentary on Katy Joy videos. He had over 103 videos about Katy Joy, and she threatened lawsuit. So yes, Miss Peaches, I agree. There's a lot more than just that, and a lot of it that is just too bad. I don't want that all over my channel all the time, of her talking like that. But so BX did a big dump of his videos and got rid of a lot of Katy Joy videos, but he continued to start doing them. Well, recently he said he's gonna stop. He's no longer going to keep doing videos about Katy Joy. He says that people are coming after him or the anti-KJ community is coming after him because he doesn't think that he should do videos about Katy Joy anymore. But that's not going to stop him. He's continuing to do videos about Save Robbie. He's dumped a lot of those as well. Right now, I think he has like 14 or 15 on there. But just today, he's going, I don't know what any of these particular people have done to him. He says that they have done things such as they're trying to deplatform him. Yes, I believe he needs to leave Save Robbie alone. I was trying to find the video of where he said some really mean things about Save Robbie, and I probably still have it. I'll just have to dig through my stuff. But today he said something about, of course, the glare and Annie Elise with Tyndall off with Annie Elise. I don't believe Annie has ever said anything about BX, but he keeps bringing her name up. So, I can't for the life of me understand why he believes he has to constantly talk about Annie Elise.
have his buddies dox me on his behalf. He just keeps leaking out information when he speaks that's what it was, fam. At this point, it's no longer a theory. It's blatantly what it was. Him, Critical K, the Glare, all of them. As far as I know, Dad Challenge Podcast, Andy from 10 to Life, they all are trying to get me up out of here. All these nasty ass fake true crime channels that treat these real life events like it's an episode of Degrassi. These guys want me gone. And I get it. I understand. If I was you, I wouldn't want me here either. I am the bane of your existence. I am the true crime world's reckoning. I'm cleaning up these streets, fam, and I'm willing to sacrifice and die on this hill to make sure that my purpose and my goal is fulfilled. So do all the things that you want to do. Dox me, threaten me, do all of that. I'm not afraid, fam. I will take those shots so that the people that come after me can be able to do their thing without having to deal with your disgusting ass. And of course, I'm talking about metaphorically because these guys use emotional manipulation in order to bully people from having opinions. I want to be clear because I'm not trying to cancel anyone and I don't want anyone to be deplatformed. That's what these guys want. They want to deplatform you. That's why they do this full strike and try to scare you. So let's get into it. Don't forget to hit the like button and watch more videos. Subscribe.
So yeah, that was just his little commentary before he started talking about Save Robbie. Here's my point with him is, okay, so he's going after Save Robbie because him and Glare had an issue. So he's going after the Glare, but because Save Robbie and the Glare would kind of talk to each other and get on each other's stream. So now he's got to go after Save Robbie. And he even said in this video today, he's going hard. He is not going to stop. He is going to keep going after him. I don't understand why. What is he actually doing that is a problem? You know, I don't get it. And as far as 10 to Life, Annie hasn't done a damn thing to him. She doesn't talk about him. I'm in her Discord. There is not one word ever said about him. Her Discord is very respectful. People are not allowed to go in there and talk like they do in his Discord. His Discord is disgusting. I haven't been in there except for the one time that I got in and got out because, you know, he has a page for all these different people where you trash talk them. And yes, he wants information on these creators so he can make videos about them. But the problem is he bullies them. When you continue to make video after video, he's streaming their videos every day. Where is just your content without, streaming a video constantly? Okay, let me go pull BX's full video today and just stream it on my channel. Then I'm going to go pull somebody else's and just stream it on my channel. Then that means you're not bringing your own content. Even if you do put commentary on it, even if it is fair use, you're still using somebody else's content constantly. And he does it out of harassment. He is a bully and he is the one harassing. And he calls it, he says that he is the one who is trying to stop these people from bullying. I watch Save Robbie. I definitely watch Annie. I haven't seen her go after any other creators and bully them. She's about to have a baby. What is wrong with this person? I don't get it. And, maybe somebody can explain it to me one day. Maybe I'll understand it. But it's simple to me, the fact that he chooses to go after Save Robbie because he is getting views from it. That's what it sounds like to me. But I was going to play the Katy Joy video, but honestly, if you guys want to go watch it, you can. But she's just on there talking about he's got guns. He's anti-government. Well, we're in Texas. Most people have guns. That doesn't mean we're got them loaded all in our car and we're going to go out and shoot people. That's not what we carry guns for. It's not to be crazy lunatics. And I guess I was more offended by that, is because people keep saying, he's got guns, he's got guns. Well, a lot of us have guns. That doesn't mean that we're going out and shooting people. It's ridiculous. That's just, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. So, Katy Joy, you might want to pull down your videos where you're defaming people before you have another lawsuit, because Michael Long already has lawsuits against several people, and I'm sure he would love to add your name to it. So, I'm going to do a follow-up video about the haunted house and the necrophonic app. I think I'm going to do another session of it because I want to hear a little bit more and see if I can hear a little bit clearer. I was told that I really need to like put it through a system and slow it down so I can really understand. But I did hear my name a few times. I heard some names of some relatives that lived on this land. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But without saying 100%, was that exactly what I heard? I don't know that I can say that until I put it through a system and slow it down, and maybe do another session and see what happens. I don't want to open the door to craziness, but there's already been craziness around this house as it is, but I don't want to make it worse. But anyway, that's all I had for tonight. I wanted to do maybe a live one night, maybe on the weekend sometime, to just do Q&As. People want to get to know me, ask me questions without getting way too personal. I obviously don't want to dox myself, but I do want to get to know my subscribers, and people can get to know me. And maybe we'll do that soon. You guys can let me know if that's something you want to do. But that's all I had for tonight. I was just going to bring up those documents and show you guys the response. I don't think CK has anything right now. Honestly, if I was her, I would just beg for forgiveness and say I would never speak about that woman's son again. That would be her best bet. Just swallow your pride and put your big girl panties on and act like an adult and act like a lady and quit acting like a freaking lunatic. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. I didn't want to make this super long, but I just wanted to share a few things that I had. We will get some more going. And if you guys want to have more of the haunted stuff, I can do that as well. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Until next time, be kind to one another. Bye, guys.